Hey everybody, today's a very important, special, and monumental day for me. And you wanna know why? Do you wanna know why? So I've been wearing glasses for 16, 17 years, and I have been wearing contacts for 6 to 7 years, and today I'm going to get LASIK. So my sister's taking me to the LASIK because obviously you can't drive after. So yeah, so here we go. It's the way that I wanna live. So I'm here, currently waiting for the doctor to come in and do some last checkups on my eyes, I presume. Yeah, so kind of chilling. Been here for a minute. The desk lady, she came in and told me that another patient had a lot of questions, and so the doctor is next door answering all her questions. So I'm just want to get my procedure done so I can go home and take this long glorified nap. So I'm in the room 30 minutes out. These Tylenol PMs are starting to kick in a little bit. Just getting a little tired. But I guess the next stop is actually my eyesight getting fixed. Hey everybody, it is 3 days post-op. I'm sorry that I did not do a video right after the surgery, because after the surgery, I wanted to go straight home before the numbing drops wore off, and I'll get to that soon. So after the previous video, they called me into the room. The surgeon checked my eyes, one last checkup before the procedure was to happen. So the first thing that he did was he put this tool on my eye, which that was really uncomfortable for me. And that was to get my eye open and ready for the gas bubbles underneath my corneal flap. And so after he put that tool on my eye, he then brought me underneath this machine, and it was just white lights everywhere. Like white, literally I felt like somebody was like, here's like your, well, let's say this is the front of your eyeball. It felt like somebody was like pressing against the front of your eyeball. It was like I was going to the Tron Legacy, like I was going to this whole entire third dimension 5D world, and I was about to escape into this virtual reality, and my eyes just, I lost sight. I lost my vision. If you ever went to King's Dominion, there's like this tall roller coaster. I forgot the name of it. Anyways, when you come down to the bottom of it, some people like myself, you lose your vision, like everything just gets dark and you have to regain your vision. That's what it was kind of like for this, except I lost my vision the whole entire way. Like my whole eye went black. And so I was like, oh wow, this is what it's like to be blind. Anyways, after he put me back underneath the laser machine, he took this tool, rubbed my eye, which I felt a little bit, which was a little bit uncomfortable. And then I then saw him take this tool and go underneath my cornea and flip it back. It was not painful, of course, because my eyes was numb, but you can literally see all of this because this is your eye and you're awake. So yeah, so he flipped my cornea flat back, and all of a sudden it was just blurry. I could make out that there was a light, but I couldn't tell what it was. So I just look up and I see this light. I see like this little yellow circle and then this red light coming in the middle of it. And so I'm assuming that was the laser. He told me to look at it, and I look in that direction, and all I hear is, and I can tell that this was the laser, and I can smell my flesh, which is weird. I can smell literally my eye getting reshaped. So that was an experience. And then he put my cornea flat back, put some drops on, rubbed my eye again. And then he did the other eye, and the other eye was just the same thing. At this point, my eyes are done. The lady guides me up. I rise up like Lazarus. The doctor then checks my eyes again one last time to make sure my cornea is in place. And then he says, all right, you're good to go. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I go outside, get my stuff from the cubby, and then I leave. I got irritable because the whole thing was uncomfortable. So I already left LASIK already in a mood. Because I was like, man, that was a little more uncomfortable than I thought it was going to be, just to be honest. But then again, I have a very low pain tolerance, and sorry sis, but I just have to mention it. So my sister was supposed to be there for me to get in the car to go home. However, she was not there because she had a little bit of delay getting off of work to come pick me up. And so I was sitting there in the garage like a three blind mice, except I was one blind mice. People were walking by saying, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. So my sister finally gets there. She picks me up. We go straight home, and I was in the car with my eyes closed, just trying to go to sleep and letting the Tylenol PM trying to do its work. Well, 3 to 5 minutes before I got home, the numbing drops wore off, and I could feel it. Like it was like a circle where they cut the flap. I could feel like the circle just becoming more painful, just like a line of just pain. And I was like, wow, this is happening. This is happening. My sister basically pulls up to my apartment, and she basically didn't even stop. I basically just got the car, and I was like, thank you, bye. And so I jumped up the car.
Where you finna go? Hey!
And I get to my room, and then I go to sleep. The most painful part happens. I don't know if it's because I have a high metabolism, but the Tylenol PM was not strong enough to keep me asleep. The pain kept waking me up. My eyes were burning, just burning. And I was just crying. Like every time I would just like pick open my eyes, it would just be like waterfalls just come out. Like my whole pillowcase was soaked. And so I just had to fight through it. And so here's for you guys, if you get LASIK, if you're like me and have a low pain tolerance, you're gonna have to just push through those first 4 hours. After I slept for 4 to 6 hours, I woke up, ate dinner really quickly, and put some drops in my eyes, and then I went right back to sleep. So I did not wake up until the next day at 12 o'clock. So I was virtually asleep for 24 hours, which was weird because I never sleep that long. So the next day I wake up and I can see, which is really cool. My eyes were still hazy, just like right after the surgery. You can see, but it's just very cloudy. Like it's just very cloudy, like somebody put like a sheet of fog in front of your face. And so it's kind of like that again the next day. So I wake up, FaceTime my sister, apologize because I had an attitude with her. But she understood because I was just very irritable. And I just continued to sleep. Then she calls me later on that evening to go get some wine slushies, you know, I like that wine. And I went with them because I was already up braiding my hair. I was like, I might as well do something instead of just sitting in bed for 2 days. At night, that's where I got to experience my first time seeing at night, and I got to experience halos. And so if you're driving at night, you'll see cars passing by or you see light posts. Instead of seeing like the actual specific light bulb, which you will see in your everyday normal vision, that light bulb was like a circle. So you see like a bunch of circular lights, which is kind of annoying. So hopefully over the next week or so, I could get used to that because I'm gonna have to drive at night at some point until these halos dissipate, until they are completely gone. So that was Saturday. And then yesterday, I didn't really do anything yesterday. Kind of just stayed inside, watched TV, rested, you know, just chilled. And now it's today, Monday. So today is Monday, finally today, you're caught up. Today I had my post-op visit. I went to the doctor's office, had many questions because I was kind of worried about my vision. So I asked about the haziness, and he said, yeah, it's just over time, everything will become clear. And then I asked about my popped blood vessels because I don't know if you can see, but I have blood vessels in my eyes that are popped, and that is a very normal thing to have after the surgery. And within 2 weeks, or they should have completely be gone. 3 days later, I have 20/20 vision. Woohoo! It's obviously still not completely picture perfect right now, and that it's only 3 days later. However, it's pretty a big improvement to have at this point in time. Hopefully, my eyes can result in 2015 at least, um, as my eyes heal to completion. So right now, they still feel dry. Every hour, I put in teardrops 4 times a day. I put in antibiotic drops. At night, I put in blink gel tears. And I take 4 vitamins a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. These vitamins are basically, they're called hydro eye vitamins, where they hydrate your eyes from the inside so that your eyes can have an extra layer of moisture, which promotes further healing. Because I need all the healing that I can get. Because virtually, your eyes won't be done healing till 6 months, but typically by a month, they should be really good. So I'm not really too worried about that. But yeah, but thank you for being with me on this journey. I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, subscribe, like. Hopefully I could get more videos done just with my life. If you guys want to see anything, comment down below what videos you would like to see, or like it could be anything about me. It could be my hair, it could be about my life, it could be about my past 4 years in college, it could be anything. Just let me know. Just let me know. It could be anything, even outside of those things I mentioned, things that I'm not even thinking about. Just let me know. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.